Hello VC, hello everyone, I hope everyone is doing alright. And yeah, this is another record update. This is the final one of 2020 as well. Final video 2020, yeah. Wow. Alright, let's get started, shall we? Let me get started. Okay, the first record I've got to show you is... Meola and his record Scenario on the CBS label. This is kind of a prog rock, jazz fusion type record. It was, I believe, released around 83. This was released, and it's kind of interesting. I don't know if I'll be keeping it though, but you know, it was given to me for free. These 5 records, including this one, were given to me by one of my uncles. He said, the ones you want, keep for free, and the other ones sell online. So yeah, I'm trying to make my way through that. Definitely be doing that in the new year. But yeah, it's alright. It's got Phil Collins on it, Bill Bruford, both on drums. Al Di Meola, of course, he plays a lot of electric guitar and keyboards, and Jan Hammer's on here as well, along with Tony Levin. The following one is Café Bleu by the Style Council. This is a really good record. Happy to have this in the collection. It was released in 1984. Really good record. Again, my favourite version of Ever Changing Moves on here. And there's a lot of other good songs on here as well. Blue Cafe, Mixed Blessings, Paris Match, Dropping Bombs on the White House, A Gospel, You're the Best Thing, one of the best singles. Yeah, solid record. I'll show you the custom label. Followed by Brian Eno's Music for Films. This was an interesting one in the collection. Thought I'd keep this because, you know, Brian Eno, and I don't want to own a lot of his stuff, but I thought I would, you know, keep it. It's got an interesting sleeve. It's kind of I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of, I don't know. Yeah, very interesting record. Of course, this was fictional films for a lot of it. Some of it was like stuff I think scrapped off from that wasn't used in films. But Phil Collins is on here, he plays a few drum parts on here, and John Cale plays viola on one track. So it's quite interesting. Listen on the Polydor label. And these next two are like the real good ones. TRex, Ride a White Swan. Yeah, so I hope Richard McCook's watching. I know he likes this record. This was one that introduced him to T-Rex, I believe. And this is very interesting. I quite like it. I've only spun it once again, but I liked it. I'll definitely be going back to this in the new year. And this is on the lovely Music for Pleasure label. And the last one of these lot, Abbey Road by the Beatles. So chuffed to get this on vinyl, finally. Really good LP. I absolutely love this album. Favorite album ever on the Apple label. I want to say sorry about the glare. It's been very glary in this room, so sorry about that. It's just been like that. So put up with it because I've got to. Next bunch purchases of mine from about late September to November. Okay, my next one. Phil Collins, Both Sides, released in 1993 on the Virgin label. This is one of my favourite Phil Collins albums. It's very underrated. Not much people talk about this album. I absolutely love this record. I love Both Sides, I love Can't Turn Back the Years. I love every track on here. I especially love Both Sides, Can't Turn Back the Years, Every Day, Survivors, We Fly So Close, Wait and Wonder. They're my favourite tracks of this LP. Really good album. Got this in Carnarvon from the pop-up record guy who I like to visit. But yeah. Next two are a nice bit of VCLT from good old John Downing, and these are two factory releases by the Happy Mondays. They're both singles. First one is Madchester, Rave On. Really good to have this in my ever-growing factory / Manchester record collection. This is got Hallelujah the Club Mix and Rave On the Club Mix, both really good. Really good. Along with another Happy Mondays one. This was released, I believe, in the late 90s. Yeah, it must have been, I think. Judge Fudge. Early 90s, sorry. Yeah, this is really good too. I believe this one has Paul Oakenfold on it. Like remixing. So thank you again, John Downey, for those. Next one is the Charlatans Indian Robe EP on the Dead Good label. This is really good. This was about £2 at my local record shop. It was in the dumper box. Thought I'd pick it up. Yeah, really like this. It's pretty good. Yeah, really good. Next one is from Relics. This is Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Southern Accent. Really happy to pick this up. It's kind of a... James Griffiths described this to me as a... Some of it sounds like Tom Petty and the good old classic Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, and some of it sounds a bit very 80s. Agreed. It's got the classic single on here, Don't Come Round Here No More, which was written by Dave Stewart. And he's got a lot of involvement on this record. But yeah, this is, I thought the record was alright. I will show you the inner. And it's on the lovely Rainbow MCA label. Same day, I remember James Griffiths talking about like the Zen record finding or something. And like how you're going through a lot of rubbish, then you find something really good. I had that experience, got this for £1, Erasure, the Innocence LP. This is a really good LP. You've got Little Respect on here, Ship of Fools on here, Chains of Love. Some other good songs as well on here, like Phantom Bride, Hallowed Ground, 65,000. Really solid album, produced by the great Stephen Hague. And I'll show you what the inside looks like on the Mute label. Now, this next bunch of vinyl I've got to show is some nice VCLT I got around the middle of this month by James Griffiths. First one, Vince Clarke again on the Mute label. This is Yazoo and their album Upstairs at Eric's. This is a bit different from what I expected, but it's still a really good album. It's got the singles Only You and Don't Go. Some other really good songs in here as well, but I've got to give it another spin to really try and get it in my head. Yeah, really good. I'll show you the inside. Next record, bit more Roy Orbison. There's his debut LP, Lonely and Blue, which, thank you very much again, James, for giving me this one. This is a really good record. It's got Only the Lonely on here, Blue Angels on here. A lot of really good songs on this record. Yeah. And I've got to show the label to this one. It's on the Beautiful, if it wants to come out, that is. It's on the Beautiful, eventually came out, London label. Also, James sent me two lovely 80s 12 inches. Yeah. Japan, Quiet Life. This was more 79, 78, sorry about that. So yeah, Japan, Quiet Life. Love this song, one of my favourites by Japan. I would love to try and delve more into their records. But yeah, on the lovely Hansa label. What else is on this 12 inch? Instrumental called A Foreign Place, which is alright. I do like Fall in Love with Me though. So yeah, happy to have that. Along with The Damned, Anything. This is late 80s period Damned, so post Phantasmagoria, Eloise, all that stuff. So the album after Phantasmagoria, this is from 12 inch. Anything. Another song on here, Year of the Jackal and Thanks for the Night, the Rats mix. There's the label for you. So thank you very much, James Griffiths, for that lovely bit of VCLT. Last two records now were Christmas presents from my parents. First one I got to show, one of my favourite albums of the last decade, Black Star by David Bowie. What can you say about this album? Like, it's just so good. Yes, that is the vinyl there. What can you say about this album? It's so good. Absolutely love this album. and it's on a nice, got a nice booklet to it as well. Show you a few pages. Pictures with DB on there. Yeah, that one. Such a great album. It's a cooler way for an artist to go. Brilliant album. And my final record for you all. The soundtrack to Buffy the Vampire Slayer. The episode Once More with Feeling, aka the musical one. Really good to finally have this on LP, really chuffed. I had to get this off, I had to get this online actually, so yeah, really happy to own this now. It features a nice lyrics thing for the lyric to sing along to the album with Slay Bill, spoof on Play Bill. Favourite songs off here, oh god, it's so difficult. I love all of them. They're all such great songs, such a great episode of television. Gatefold, kind of a reenactment of the bit from Going Through the Motions, which is the opening song which Sarah Michelle Gellar, aka Buffy, sings. The vinyl itself is on a lovely blue. So yeah, that is that. Oh, also, sorry, I'll show this off the OB. So yeah, VC, that is all that I've got to show for this record update, and thankfully it's the last one of the year. So I don't have to show tons of records in bulk all the time for hopefully for a while now. So this year in general has been, it's been a bit crap, hasn't it? Come on, let's face it. It hasn't been the best year, although I will say I did find my favourite series, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, this year due to the lockdown. But you know, there's been good moments this year. I hope everyone's had good moments this year. I've had good moments this year, but it has been a bit boring, hasn't it? It's just been a boring year. But let's just hope that 2021 gives us better days. So until then, VC, thank you all for watching, and bye bye for now.